Welcome to Metropolis After Hours. I'm Flynn Cook. Tonight's topic, The Karate Kid. Is it a good movie, or is it the least accurate DC comic book adaptation of all time? What do you guys think?
Well, personally, welcome to the all-movie review episode of Metro After Hours, starting with Toy Story. Fellas, what did you think?
Toy Story 3 was phenomenal. We're not trying to spoil anything for anybody, but it was every bit as good as the other ones, and it didn't quite have the ending that I hoped for, but that doesn't mean the ending was bad.
I absolutely love this movie. Loved it. Right on par with the first one. So for me, it would be Toy Story 1, then 3, then the second one. And the cartoon opening sequence...
Day and Night.
Day and Night that Pixar did...
That was phenomenal.
...was just absolutely amazing. Not since The Line in the Circle has there been a cartoon short that really made an impact on me. So great job, Pixar, all around. Joshua, what did you think?
Once again, Pixar hits it. It's a great movie. A little more bittersweet than most Pixar movies.
Very, very bittersweet.
Yeah, very bittersweet. But ultimately, I think it's great. In fact, I think it's better than the first one. I think both 2 and 3 are better because they're a bigger adventure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just
I agree.
what I think.
Yeah, the first one would be like in last place for me too, which is not to say it's not a great movie. If I had to pick one favorite, I really kind of can't.
Really? You liked one last?
Yeah, I would say if I had to, it'd be like 2 and 3 would be tied, and then 1 last, because 1 is a great story, but it's just a great story. The other 2 are great adventures.
Yeah, that's true. Just a great movie, though, all around. In fact, best movie of the year so far, I feel.
2 thumbs up.
And not one of the best movies of the year so far.
This would be Jonah
Hex.
Okay,
so there you go.
I like Jonah Hex. I love Jonah Hex since I discovered him on Batman the Animated Series, and a whole episode that followed him. The comics are fantastic. Mm-hmm. The film...
it was far from fantastic.
It kind of goes in this order. Okay, he liked it the least, then I liked it more, and then John liked it more.
But see,
for various reasons.
I just came off of a Toy Story 3 high and went directly into Jonah Hex right after I saw Toy Story 3. And now looking back, maybe I'm not as crazy over it as I thought I was. But, and even crazy over it, I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10, and that's being generous.
Yeah, we should say up front, it's a rental. There are good enough things in it deserves to be seen.
No.
But don't pay more than $1 to see it.
Go to Redbox when it comes out. The Redbox, the little dollar thing at Ralph's, and go get it.
Yeah, we certainly don't endorse illegal downloading. But.
No. I don't even think it's a renter. And I have to say it straight out, the lead villain was easily the weakest link in this film. I did not feel him at all.
John Malkovich, I like the guy, but he sucked. He sucked. He was not a match for Josh Brolin's Jonah Hex. Josh Brolin was fantastic, by the way.
He was good. And a lot of people thought that Megan Fox would be the worst. She really was not the worst. Not that I'm a big fan of Megan Fox.
Yeah.
But she was only there for 10 minutes, so she couldn't really ruin it.
And you're coming off bad when your acting in the film is worse than Megan Fox is. So that's really bad, John Malkovich. And I like you. Yeah. So why did you act like that?
I think it should be noted.
The paycheck.
Yeah, I think it should be noted that Michael Fassbender as Turnbull's right-hand man with like the knives, and he's Irish, was a great villain. He reminded me a lot of Bullseye in Daredevil.
He was good.
Yeah, exactly. He stole the show like Bullseye did in Daredevil.
I liked him. What was up with the whole red clay fighting in the red clay dream sequence?
I don't think we're supposed to know.
It left a lot of unanswered questions. The pacing was really choppy. It just jumped from scene to scene to scene. Never really developed the story.
To me, it limps along in the first 2 acts well enough. You say, well, okay, it's got some nice things, but it's not a horrible movie. And then when the 3rd act hits, it just goes to hell. Yeah.
So when you rent it at Redbox, like within the next 2 months, I'm sure. Get the director's cut, because maybe it might explain
if they're going to include one. Who knows? I mean, the film tanked. It's like opening weekend $5 million. Yeah, it didn't exactly cost a whole lot to make, but Jonah Hex isn't going to be in theaters very
I went
long.
to the midnight showing.
Yeah.
The line was 7 people.
Yeah, exactly.
The line was 7
4 of which worked at this comic shop. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, and normally we work with the movie theater over in Long Beach whenever a movie or a comic book related movie comes out to help promote our store and help promote the comic movie.
I think we
were
mentioned
like,
it to them, and they said, hell no.
Yeah, no. Oh,
yeah,
God.
well, nobody had faith in the movie, that's to be sure. But, I want to bring up a point that is in no way reflect on the Jonah Hex comics. The Jonah Hex comics are fantastic. If you're not reading them,
they really are. Jimmy Palmiotti does a really great job with that book. I mean, just phenomenal. The thing that really hurts me the most is, as an older fan of Jonah Hex, I've been waiting like 30 stinking years for a Jonah Hex film, and this is what I get.
Well,
it should have been Clint Eastwood a long time ago in the 70s, folks.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been Supergirl.
Well,
moving on. We could be on this for hours.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway.
Yes, the A-Team. The
A-Team.
sleeper hit of the summer. Not enough people really appreciated it. But and it's not really a comic book movie, so we won't spend too much time on it. But they nailed all the good things from the TV show and ignored the bad. People actually die in this one. The bullets, when they're fired, actually hit their targets.
Wow.
The action is crazy. I wouldn't call it over the top because it kind of makes a little bit of sense at least.
Yeah.
So it's not really over the top. It's just really crazy. Just balls to the wall. Action, and everybody nailed their characters. They had a great sense of camaraderie.
Great cast. Great casting.
Fantastic.
Whoever was the casting person on that movie, thumbs up, because he did a great job. So, you not only got B.A. Baracus from, he's an Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah,
Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, so he's an Ultimate
Charlton
Fighter.
Copley as Murdoch kind of stole the show, but for me, my big favorite was, of course, Hannibal. Liam Neeson. I already like Liam Neeson, but then he played Hannibal. He played it perfectly. It was everything I wanted in a Hannibal performance because Hannibal was my favorite growing up. It kind of helps if you were a fan of the show.
Now I disagree there. You know what? I went into the movie an A-Team virgin.
Yes.
And I lost it, and I was very happy. I was very happy. I thought that movie was great. The action was perfect. The camaraderie was great. I mean, I saw it with 3 other guys. We came out claiming to be certain characters, fighting over who got to be who. It was just
you guys did that.
They popped his A-Team chair.
He didn't want to be faced. That was the problem. He doesn't believe he's faced.
I'm not.
But it was a great movie.
I actually loved the movie, and I didn't really watch the show that much growing up. I really didn't, but I loved the movie, and I thought it was well cast.
Yeah,
so.
That's proof positive. One thing is for sure, it was the best movie about an elite commando group you'll see all year. Okay, so without a doubt in your mind, A-Team is the most.
Loser's better, loser.
What the? Oh, hey everybody! This is Glen Valley. Hey, welcome aboard, Glenn.
Thank you. Had to get the losers out of here for the real topic here. Guys, talking about A-Team.
Mm-hmm.
Losers. A lot of people feel it's like they're basically the same movie. You got the same idea going on, the same plot of team of mercenaries getting together, fighting for some righteous cause, and they get betrayed and they need to get revenge. So, Losers are way better than A-Team. I know what you're talking about, Mr. Virgin. I did not watch A-Team before. I did not even read Losers, so I'm a loser virgin, if anything.
Ooh.
And I went ahead and watched the movie, and I
want to note A-Team came first.
Okay, back to business. So, again, hadn't come from any bias or anything there, but I found that Losers was actually much more entertaining. You had good actors. You had Chris Evans, who we all know as Human Torch from Fantastic Four. He's also going to be playing Captain America pretty soon. He's just hilarious. The character he is, he's the spy who, he needs to, break into, a building. So how does he get, a loan to, change into his spy gear? He just acts like a crazy delivery boy singing The Journey, Don't Stop Believing, who we all know that song lately. And, just creeps people out so they oh, you have the elevator. And then he's like, all right, badass. And everyone's seen the trailer, he's being, followed by these security guards. He shoots him with his hand. Suddenly real bullets actually come out of his hands. It's actually from, the window across the building.
I love that scene.
So, there's so many things. Don't get me wrong, A-Team is great. I did like A-Team quite a bit. But Losers is actually just a little bit better in my mind.
Anyway, that seems to wrap it up for our movie review show. Join us next time because right now we need to get Flynn to a hospital apparently. So catch you next time, Comic and Movie Fans.
Stay down, Flynn.
Can't we all just get along?
Flynn, we gotta close up. Flynn.